Hey y'all, you ready for the biggest Aldi haul that we have ever done? Let's get started. Hi friends, today we are doing one of our big grocery hauls. We have not done one of these in a very long time, which means that our other grocery hauls were super successful. I've got Marie with me. She's gonna help film for all of you so you can come along with us. We've got Tabitha to be some muscle for me. It is November 4th or 5th, something like that. I don't know, when you guys see this, it'll be like early November. It's just a smart time to build up your pantries, your stockpiles. It's the end of the season, so whatever has come forth from the gardens and from animal harvest and all of that, that's already put up in the root cellar and in the pantry. And so today we're gonna hit up Aldi because of, first of all, the quality of the food, the price, and there's some things that I just prefer to buy store-bought. Sometimes you have to cut corners with expenses and costs and all of that. And because of that, I'm really grateful and thankful for Aldi that they offer good quality products for a good price so we can fill up our pantries and be ready for this upcoming winter. So let's head that way, and I'm gonna bring you guys along for the day. So let's do this. There are a few stores where we like to do our stocking up from, and Aldi's one of them. Obviously, that's what we're doing today because you can't beat the price. And I will say that they have increased their all natural, like clean products quite a bit, especially in the last several years. I think they're keeping up with trends and all of that. And of course, we love to buy healthy, natural food. We like treats and fun stuff just as much as the next person. But when I'm buying stockpile items, I try to go for natural and healthy. I know, and you guys know, everything costs so much right now. To feed my family of 8, I don't even want to like shock you with how much that costs right now. As the kids have gotten older, it's like feeding a lot of adults, which is it's tough. And I can totally relate to those of you who are maybe struggling to afford to do that. It's gotten very expensive to feed our family. So Aldi comes in handy. The items that I'm going to be buying today are all items that we use all throughout the year. So I'm gonna buy a lot of it up front today. So it's gonna be a big grocery bill. But just remember then that I don't have to go back and buy that weekly or monthly or whatever. We can live off of that. And in case those prices go up in the next few months, which they most likely will, I have those at the lower price and we will absolutely use them. We're only stocking up today on items that we know that we will use. They are not gonna go bad in our pantry. They're not like for doomsday. They're for daily use, and we continue to work through those items. So Aldi, if you also are new, you haven't seen us go to Country Life Naturals, or you haven't seen us order pickup from Azure Standard, those are places that we love to support and love to get stockpile items from. But today we're super local, super easy. Most of you, at least in the US, have Aldi by you, so you guys can check out these products near you at your store. I'm focusing on all shelf stable stuff or freezer stuff. It's gonna be a big haul. It's gonna sound like I'm going crazy on groceries. Somebody will comment that I'm being excessive, but when you're feeding a family of 8 and you're trying to do it on the cheap and you're trying to make sure you're prepared for any situation, then there's some validity to why we do it this way. So I hope you follow along and enjoy this. Okay, so the mixed nuts are nice because you can portion them out and freeze them. So I don't have to I could freeze this whole thing or put them in little Ziplocs for snacks and stuff. And we already have quite a few in the freezer already. So I'm just getting 2 today, and I'm gonna portion them out in little baggies at home and pop them in the freezer. $0.99 organic dark red kidney beans. 99 cents per can. Simply Nature organic black beans, $1.09 a can. I don't know why these are more than the red kidney beans, but they are, but not much, 9 cents more a can. Here's $3.99 per pound for butter. It does go on sale sometimes for like $3.50 or $3. I've never seen it lower than that recently, but this beats Walmart's price at the $3.99. We freeze this to have it accessible for a long time. So I got quite a few, I'll tell you once we're back home, but $3.99 a pound. This is part of the decision, the decision process. So they don't have my organic diced tomatoes, which is okay. We also prefer petite diced tomatoes for our different recipes that we have. We'll do one flat. The price is, with the Happy Harvest brand diced tomatoes, 95 cents a can. And they are regular diced tomatoes. So a few of our recipes, including like our fried rice that we make from cooking from our stockpile, which is one of our favorites, as well as just eating fresh fruit for snacks. Especially in the winter, fresh fruit is not always available. I love from Aldi stocking up on their pineapple chunks in 100% juice, no sugar added or anything. And these are, we keep this and peaches and mixed fruit. I'm trying to think what else I'm missing. On the pantry shelves in the root cellar. So we're gonna grab a couple flats of these, but I like the ones that are just in juice, not in heavy syrup. Okay, so that's $1.25 a can. And I'm doing chunks today, not rings. It's more versatile for us, for our different recipes that we use. Do you see peaches? Am I missing it? Oh yeah, no, there they are. The Yellow Cling peach slices in white grape juice, not with sugar. Those are good too. $1.39 per can. So we're gonna get 2 flats of that as well. We love these for eating fresh, fresh out of the can. We love them for crepes, for, what else do we put them in? All sorts of things. Also, oh, peach cobbler, all the desserts. Okay, y'all, if you've been following along at all, you know that we are big fans of ketchup. Levi, our editor, makes fun of us, but this is where I like to get it from. It's organic. The ingredients are super basic and clean, which I really like. And I actually like the small bottles just because they're easier to fit in the fridge with our large family. I know, and they only offer the small bottles here of the organic ketchup. So I'm gonna buy 3 packs of 12 for now. And sadly, that will not last us a whole year. So yeah. The cost is $1.99 per bottle, which is a great price, I think, for organic ketchup. I've shared this before that I have tried homemade ketchup before and I don't like it. So if you have a good recipe for that, leave it in the comments below for me. I grabbed 6 of those. I don't like the homemade of this either. So this is white distilled vinegar. We use it for all sorts of things, for cleaning, for cooking, for making recipes, for making soap, and doing all the things that we do on the farm. This is $3.65 for 128 fluid ounces. So I'm gonna get a few of these. So baking, we have a love of baking in our family, and so I don't buy expensive stuff for that. Those are treats, and so I'm gonna get some powdered sugar and I'm gonna get some brown sugar just to put it down in the shower room, in our dry storage room. I buy bulk organic flour, bulk organic sugar, baking soda. I'm trying to think what else. Those are I have in stock fully still from Azure Standard, and I love the quality of that, as well as from Country Life Naturals. So we'll get some of this to hold us over for now. I love that Aldi has organic pasta available. I also stocked up on some of this from Azure Standard, but today I'm gonna grab a few more linguinis and spaghettis. Skipjack tuna we are big fans of, and what they offer here is so much cheaper than what they have at Walmart. And we work through tuna all the time. It's something that almost all of my kids except for William like, so that's pretty good odds. So today I'm gonna grab 3 flats of tuna to restock our pantry at home. So I'm not buying any bulk oils today. You know, Aldi does have a good supply of healthy cooking oils and baking oils, but I have already stocked up on those from Azure Standard, which I love the quality of their avocado oil and their olive oil, and you know, Julianne uses them for different homemade products that we use at home too. And I feel like it's better pricing. I think that's why I did it through Azure Standard, but I don't remember. I'll have to double check that. But today I don't need any, so we're okay. I'm also not doing any cheeses from here because, again, Azure Standard has their delicious raw milk cheese, which is so good, and I usually buy that in bulk. We're also not huge wine drinkers, but we cook with it a lot, and many of our recipes have white wine in it. So I'm gonna grab, they have cheap wine here, which is good quality. I'm gonna grab a few bottles to put down in the root cellar. Okay, so they're packages of the berry medley, which we like to eat over yogurt or cereal or ice cream, dessert, any of those things, or to bake with. It is $5.49 for a 48-ounce pack of mixed berries. So I'm gonna grab some of those. Okay, I had lots of helpers to get everything out of the car and onto the table so you guys can see everything that we bought for our stock up from this grocery haul. And it is definitely the most expensive Aldi haul to date, not because we bought more items, but because prices have increased significantly. I would like to hear about you and your experience with that down in the comments below. Have you seen price increases even in this last year? And what products are increasing and how is that affecting your family? That's what I want to hear about, because I know it's affecting mine. We're having to make strategic decisions about what we eat, what items are organic, which ones we raise, you know, because we live on a homestead here. In case you're new here, we're a family of 8 living on a homestead along with Josh's parents living here. So there's 10 of us on the farm. And I try to make sure and stockpile enough food items to feed us all for a year. That's always my goal, and to continue to rotate through those things. So when I start getting low, I need to revamp my root cellar and my dry storage room, and that's what part of this haul is. So at Aldi today, I got comments, because I always get comments like, wow, you must feed a lot of people, which we do, and how can you afford it? That's a comment that I get, and people also look at you like you're a hoarder. So I will address those things. Yes, we feed a lot of people. Number 2, we budget accordingly. So instead of, I would absolutely still spend this whole amount. I would just spend it over time. I just spend it all at once, so then I don't have to keep going back to the store. And in case they raise the prices again and again and again, I paid this price and I don't have to, dish out that extra cost right now. Number 3, I'm grateful for all our Aldi. We have great stock. We don't have issues with, stock depletion or supply chain disruption currently. So I feel at peace with getting what I got today. I didn't buy anything out or take everything from other people. There was still plenty there for other people. And again, I would have used these products anyway. I'm just buying them all at once today, stocking my root cellar, and then it saves me going to the store all the time for all of these items. So let's dive in. If you looked at the picture at the beginning, you saw exactly how much this haul costs us. And today my receipt was for $627. Now, dare I say, and I would have to look back at the last time that I did a haul, that this is definitely more expensive by maybe almost $200 more, and this is probably the same amount of stuff that I bought. I might have even bought more items last time, but that's how much prices have increased, even at Aldi, which is about as cheap as I can get for good quality products. I could go, if I need to, I could cut some corners, but right now we can do this and we can put this away and save it for when we need it. And I'm grateful for that. But I already shared with you my prices as we went through the store. So if you skipped that part, go back and look at the prices of each item. I broke it down in the store so that you could see that, so I didn't have to stare at a receipt while I talked to you. But let's just go over it again real quick. A few smaller items. We got frozen fruit, which I need to get in the freezer, so we're gonna hurry up. Some sauces like ranch and steak sauce, mayo, some olive oil spray. Down there we have mustard and barbecue sauce, just some items that are nice to keep around. Even if we're making some of these products homemade, it's nice when, let's say we have a huge group of people over, instead of making homemade mayo for that meal, I can just use the store-bought. All right, then starting back over here, we bought powdered sugar and brown sugar. Aldi really is the best price for those things, especially when you're baking for fun, you know, for big groups. We do this all the time, whether it's for church functions or farm functions. We are baking in bulk all the time. Or recipes for you all. At home here, we tend to go with a little bit better quality flour and sugars and things like that, just because we want our bodies to be healthy and strong. But it's good to have some of these in stock. So we have a stockpile of that. We have our own home canned chicken, which we just did a video on that. If you want to learn how to, first of all, raise your own chickens, and if not, if you get chicken from the grocery store on sale, you want to learn how to preserve it without taking up freezer space, I have an awesome video for that you can check out. It's what we do, it's what we love. We can up our chicken, it's awesome. But I like using this for certain recipes because it's a little bit smaller profile of chicken chunks. So we just did a small amount of that. Tons of tuna. We've got pineapple, dark red kidney beans, black beans, 2 flats. I would have gotten 2 flats of kidney beans, but they only had a limited supply, so I didn't want to like take all of it. Diced tomatoes. I told you in the store that I buy the salted nuts and then portion it and then freeze it, so you label it real good so you know what you have in there. Everything we will use, none of it's going to go to waste. I know that 100%, especially the ketchup. Lots of ketchup. We love it. We're unashamedly proud of our ketchup addiction. No, I'm just kidding. We love ketchup and we're thrilled to have it stocked up so I don't have to go to the store every time I need ketchup. All right, showed you the white vinegar. The butter we're gonna pop in the freezer and pull that out as needed. And then we have a little bit of pasta and then the wines for cooking. And I think I covered things like raisins, just little things here and there. Peaches. So the peaches for lots of different meals. If you haven't seen our cookbooks or our Cooking from the Stockpile series, make sure you check both of those out in the link in the description below. Some nice ideas to like take your items that are in your pantry and turn them into a delicious, amazing meal, as well as some of our homegrown recipes, which you're gonna wanna check out. So that's it. Now we're gonna take these items, put them in dry storage, put them in the root cellar, and have them put away for whenever we need them for easy, convenient meals that are also healthy. And I'm thankful to have a house full of good food for my family. So y'all, we appreciate you. Hit that subscribe button. I wanna hear what items you're stocking up on this year, going into this upcoming winter. What items are you gonna put in your pantry, in your root cellar? All right, we appreciate y'all and we'll see you in the next video.